matter. We are talking about is comes to boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and wife. You understand? These are the things I really want us to look into this morning. So for those of us that are into relationship, those of us that are into marriage, we've been passing through a lot. Sincerely speaking, it's not an easy thing anyway. To be frank, relationship is a game of win or lose. But who are we to blame? That is the question. Should you blame the men or the women? In both parties, there is no trust. Before you build up trust in relationship or marriage, you must have come across so many things. Therefore, my opinion is that everything about life is risk. Even the relationship that you're into risk. The marriage you're into risk. Just like when you go into a relationship, at the end you lose, or the thing didn't work out, they will say they didn't verify well, you didn't check up well. Yes, so.
Auntie, how are you?
Thank you. Morning. How far now? So, right now, tell us what you experience in your own relationship or marriage through the comment section. One thing we want to treat now is it right for a rich man to go for a rich woman, or for a poor man to go for a poor woman? Is it right? We want to know if it is right or not. Because some persons say if you are rich, you go for the poor. If you are poor, you go for the rich. That is to say, to me, as an individual, I believe that
Who said this morning?
that reasoning, it doesn't make sense. If you believe in yourself, you must not go for rich or poor. You should go for heartbeat, true love. I have some ladies from my side which will be saying so many things about the relationship, something. Because the world they are into now, mostly here in Africa, we see relationship as if it's been monetized.
Anytime you take drugs,
Relationship has been monetized. To an extent, if you don't have as a man, no woman is ready to stay with you. As a woman, if you're not a working class, no man is ready to keep you at home. So initially, I don't think if it was like that in our days, in the days of our fathers. But today, though we are seeing the whole thing, that is making many boys, many young men to go into what they are not supposed to. So we have different opinions to share concerning this issue. On that note, I'd like our sister here, please tell us your name. Yes. Where you're from and how you see relationship. What do you think your relationship is all about?
Okay, my name is Precious Sunday. I'm from Omok.
Nega, River State, Nigeria.
All of them.
Okay.
Well, to me, with the current state I am in now, relationship is actually a scam. Apart from your brother, your sister, your parents, and few friends, but boyfriend and girlfriend, no real one wey dey again. The ones wey dey real, they don't marry finish, they know they single. So that's all I have to say.
Now,
no, you hardly see good ones. I'm not seeing any good person again. So
the question,
I don't believe in relationship.
Now we'll have one question to ask. You say relationship is a scam. What do you mean by that word, scam? Why do you say it's a scam?
Most girls, they go into relationship maybe due to what they will achieve, what they will gain from the man, maybe the financial aspect of it. Then guys, maybe they don't they check this girl for a very long time. They find pekus, Then they finally get wetin they want. Everybody go their separate ways. So nobody is really falling in love this period. Nobody is really loving. Even if you put your mind to love someone, the person is just there to use you. So that's why I said it's a scam. It's not real. You hardly see those good ones. Maybe they are not in Onelga. Let me just say so, because I've not seen. Maybe when I relocate, I will still see.
Well, like what our sister said, that a relationship is a scam. To me, I'm putting it to her that it's not a scam. Because we still have the good ones.
That's what I'm saying.
First of all, as a woman, what motivates you to go into a relationship?
It's love.
It's love. What is that thing that brings out your love to love a man?
Well, at first they pretend to be nice. I love someone that cares. Someone that calls you to check on you. Someone that shows caring. So, but when you enter the relationship now, their real self comes out. And you see that all those while they were just doing it just to get you. So, that's why I said so.
Yes. Okay. With your own little experience, the small experience you don't get, maybe for one or two relationships you don't do, you really believe the all men are the same?
No, I don't. That's why I said I've not really seen. I don't believe all men are the same, but I've not seen those good ones. I the only see them for Nollywood. I never see them for real life.
Okay. The one or two persons or whoever that you've ever dated, what really entice you or motivate you to date
That's
the
what I'm
person?
saying. They care at first.
What are the cares that you require from a man?
One, I just said calling to check up. Always being there whenever you need them. There are times you're in a big mess and you need someone to talk to. They are always there for you to talk to. And the financial aspect of it, they support you financially. But when you were going through the relationship, like maybe let's just give it like 3 months or 4 months, they started showing their stuff. While there are people that have been married for 18 years, 20 years, and they've been living, loving each other. That's why I said those good ones are all married. How will you just be in a relationship and you're trying all your best to be good? Let's say, even if you're doing something wrong, nobody is perfect. But the communication is a key in a relationship. At least the person should tell you that this thing you're doing is wrong. But they just feel like opting out just like that, without communication, without giving you any reason. So I just believe it is a scam.
In your own side, are you really sure that you are also behaving well in that
That's what I'm
relationship?
saying. That's
In
the
your own side.
communication. That's the communication I'm trying to talk about.
Okay.
If you're not doing well, I'll call you to order. I'll tell you there is something you're doing that I don't like. If I'm not doing well, you call me to order and you tell me there is something I'm doing you don't like, and let's see how we can just work it out. But in this case, you don't even communicate, you don't even tell the person, you just pop out just like that. So how will I know if I'm doing something wrong? I won't know. I'm fine. So that's what I'm trying to say. I won't know if I'm doing anything wrong. You just left, even when they are calling to ask you what's the problem, you're not giving any
This is not
any good reasons.
We just came out to do something.
Although I've actually met people that showed care and but it didn't last.
Were you able to find out the reason and why it didn't last?
I've tried, but nobody is communicating. It's just communication. I just believe
This is not reform. This is reform.
So, what word of advice do you have to give people that into relationship or
both
marriage
for the
as
male
well?
and for the female.
No problem now.
Understanding, love,
Yeah, I don't know.
communication is the key.
You know,
Because
school just
before you understand
school just
someone, you communicate to the person.
they're about to clear the grasses.
If you don't communicate, you don't understand the person. And if you don't love the person, you will not even give the chance of communication.
Yeah, I don't know that.
You will not give the person the chance to explain
No, I don't.
to
There's no
herself.
connection with
So
IQ
these
and
three
them.
things work together.
The whereby you as an
No
individual,
connection between
a
them.
male or a female, you now do these three things, not knowing
I
that
don't
that
think
person is
there's connection.
pretending.
Is there any
At the end,
connection?
what happens?
I don't think there's any
Nobody can
connection
pretend for
between
too long.
this school and
That's what
IQ
I'm saying.
computer.
But some can pretend for up to a year.
The thing will still come out. The character will still show. Oh, nobody can pretend for me. Although I don't know how to pretend. Maybe that's what my
There's
relationship
pipeline that
is.
passes through
I am not a
our school
pretender.
here now.
I'm
Almost
always
how many
open.
pipelines?
So if the next one is pretending and this one is being real, your real status will definitely let this one out. The person cannot pretend for too long. Pretend you go tire for pretense. You want to live your life.
Okay?
So nobody will pretend for too long.
So you say we should take it like that.
Yes, communication, understanding,
So
and love.
your main point now is communication, understanding, and love. But today we discovered that most women, they say they don't believe in enduring or endurance. Like a man that doesn't have money, they can't stay with the man because if the man has money now, the man will change.
That's what I'm saying. You know, see the man, we say the man don't get money before you enter the relationship. You knew this man doesn't have money, you entered. What kind of witch will you be to pray that he's not going to make money? You will definitely pray for him to make it in life.
I don't know.
So if you know that you don't want someone that is poor and will make it, my dear, better stay with someone that you know that his future is not bright. Because there's nobody that will stay in a relationship and not pray to make money. I love money. So if I have someone in my life, I will actually pray for the person to make it. It's better you make it and show me that yes, you're not the better
I don't chop
person.
nonsense from where you came.
Or it's
Look at how
better
you
you
are
even
losing
go
my
for someone
precious.
that has already made it. Go for someone that has already made it. That one is better.
Going back to where?
So that the person will show you pepper too. Because some men, they will tell you, were you here? Did you suffer
No.
with me? Did you know
I'm
how
in-
much
I'm in
you
hostel.
can? Did you know how much? If you sit down somehow for the couch, they tell you, say, this couch, do you know how much I bought it? So you know how.
I've been in
It's not
hostel
everybody
for
that
the
you
past.
meet that will make the
1
money and
week.
forget you. You still need those ones too that will make money.
I did not
and
travel
forget
for
you. That
weekend,
one,
though. I didn't
life
go
goes
for
on.
weekend.
You not kill yourself. But it's not that you pray for the person not to make it.
Yes.
Definitely pray for the person to make it. Let it make and still help you out.
More we got to have one lamb.
Honestly, you sound nice, you sound responsible. But women, trusting women is a very big thing.
The same thing with men, the genders, it too, it's just the same thing. Trusting
Yeah, I'm
men
looking
is
for
something
husband here. If I see a serious
else. If
husband
you be
here,
with a man, you
I won't
go
go back to
outside
Port
just because
Harcourt
of you check another woman who will spoil you.
I will want to stay here,
Say
remain
things
here.
about you that is not nice, things that you did and the ones you did not do just to get another lead. So trusting men too is something else.
They are not
Say
good.
ill things about you. Just
After
because
all, Omok is more
just imagine
developed
someone
than Abu
telling
said.
a girl that he doesn't want to date someone that's working in a club, and he has the girlfriend is working in a club, and the other girl that is actually
Here is part of Omok now. Here is part of Omok.
and he's
So
asking
Nega
another
now.
person out and telling the person he doesn't want someone, he cannot marry someone that is working.
No, it's not very fine.
And
It's
this is
not
like
very
saying
fine.
bad things about the person.
You just
While he's
500
actually
naira.
looking for a girl and he's asking the girl out and the girl is actually working in the club. I don't understand.
No, it's not.
Say ill things about people.
Within
just
a hood,
to
sometimes
get
it's 500. Not asking
talk
of a
about
hood.
how the girl is doing this, the girl is doing that. Even why you're not even sure. Just because you want to get another person. Promise
Yeah,
you
right.
get a marriage, which you know you're not even going to marry the person. So
We are very
all those things are those things I see in men that I swear it is calm.
I beg.
Men, I don't hear the complaint, which the complaint give now. Say, men, most men, when they go spoil their wife name or girlfriend name or fiancé name outside, but we another babe, they make it this
You can move from
and
here.
get
You
the
can
babe.
pass through.
Has it not been so?
Some men
Can
even
move
go as
from
far
here
as
to
denying that the fact that they are
Who put
married
that now? Oh, well,
just to get another woman.
just like that.
Men, I beg if una dey do like that, men, I not like that again. I beg you. Men, I
Yes.
tell you. I beg.
Pontu will cross.
Okay, more here from our lovely sister again. Her own opinion, her own idea when it comes to marriage, relationship, what she has to say about it. Because we've seen that this thing is now a big matter. Don't differ.
It's alright now. Enjoy your day. What is your problem, Ghana?
So, madam, you are welcome.
What is your
Yes,
problem?
our topic today is relationship matter. We are live as we talk like this. This one you are.
Relationship.
So, you would like us to know your name.
Don't talk past your mouth.
Or like to know your name and what you have to say concerning relationship matter. Married or boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay. For me, it's all about individuals. Despite the fact that they will say everything this time around when it comes to relationship has gone sad, but we still have a good and lovely relationship out there. So I would say if you're opportune to be in any form of relationship, you should guide it jealously, in as much as it's not toxic. Because there are ups and downs in relationships. So once you're out there and you're able to find love, enjoy it. So that's what I have to say.
There are many sayings now that relationship doesn't last, or marriage these days doesn't last. Maybe out of experience or little idea you've had, can you briefly tell us the most reasons why marriage today? You see a very great marriage at the end. It will not last up to a year, sometimes a few months. You just see the whole thing. Everybody will go his or her way.
Okay. For me, I would say why most relationships don't work, be it marriage or just courtship, is lack of commitment and priority. Coming to both the male and the female folk, if you as a man, maybe you like a particular girl and you're going after her, you find out that you devote time for her during the time of you trying to hold this girl, and then you find out that once this particular girl is in your house, you change. All of a sudden you no longer check up on her, you don't know how she feels, you don't give her time, no, like the attention is no longer there.
As a man, you will just feel that, yes, I don't
You've
get you.
gotten her,
Okay.
and then you're not relaxed, like you've just won a jackpot, forgetting that these were the attributes she saw in you that made her to accept you, and now those things she saw, they are no longer there. It's like a mirage, and now it's making her feel bad. Some persons, this might affect their mental health and their emotional state, and for those persons that cannot handle it, they will prefer walking away instead of being there and being mentally unstable and all of that. They will prefer walking away from the relationship to get their sanity back. So that's what I think is making most relationship fall apart.
So to you now, do you really think that walking away is the best thing to do when it comes to that point?
Definitely, before somebody walks out of a relationship, the person might have tried so many ways to talk it over and see if you are going to change. But when the change is not forthcoming, to me, I feel the best thing is walking away, because why I feel so is that when you feel you are no longer welcome where you are, you no longer feel loved, you no longer feel cared for, and sometimes somehow the relationship start being toxic, because by the time the woman starts nagging as a result of the attention she's not getting, the man might be tempted to hit her, and then it turns into a toxic relationship. So the best thing at that particular point is just separation. They should just go their separate way and see if actually they can come back together and fix those things that actually made that relationship not to work. In a situation whereby they come back and they still find out that it's not still working, maybe I feel they are not compatible, they should just go their separate way for life's sake.
Now, some person said they prefer going for fine boys or beautiful girls when it comes to relationship. Do you think it's the best idea as a man or a woman to go
No,
for
no,
beauty?
for me it's not actually the best. It's not the best because sometimes that thing that actually attracted you, being the physical look, might no longer be there in few time because there is a case of a though a distant friend that got married to this guy. The guy was actually cute, but just few months into their marriage the guy had an accident that pulled off 4 of his teeth, and then his face, he had so many stitches that you will not know that it's the same cute guy few months ago. So imagine the situation whereby you got married to that kind of person because of his facial look. At this point in time you start thinking otherwise, but as I speak with you they are still there because it was not that attribute. The guy still maintained his caring aspect. So for me that is not an option. You should look out for those qualities you want in a person than the facial look.
This man don't die.
Now, we want to ask.
Okay.
We want to ask. They say the relationship will have Mr. Right and Miss Right, Abby. How did they call it? Yeah. Who is Mr. Right?
Who is Mr. Right?
Mm.
For me, I would say that man that is right is that man that wants to always make people work, that wants peace. It's not about you being right all the time. It's about that person that wants peace. That's who me I can see as the Mr. Right.
Okay. What word of advice do you have for the general public?
Okay, what I will have to say is that before you go into any relationship, one, you should first define what you want in that relationship. Some persons might go out there and they say, I love him or I love her, that's why I want to go into this relationship. But I want to point it to you that love is not just enough for a relationship to work, because it comes to a time in your life that the love no longer counts. What counts is the commitment, the respect for each other in that relationship, and then the sacrifices that is being made. It should be both sides, because once it is one-sided it will always collapse. So it should be equal, it should be mutual. The both parties should be able to define what they actually want, talk it out, not just jumping into a relationship. You should talk it out, tell the person what you want and how you want it to look like. Don't hide anything. Once you know you are actually ready to go into a relationship, not a hit and run thing that you want to be with this person and it might lead to a lifetime journey. You need to talk, discuss. People should be able to pick out those points you want, those things you like and the things you hate, and you should be able to always communicate over everything. It's not when one person is always talking and then you're not seeing the next person as a fool. The person will get tired of talking one, then the person will become mute. At that point in time it's no longer the relationship you desired before getting into it. So my kind advice there to the people out there is that you should be able to define your relationship before going into it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate all you said. I believe that the public idea will heard you, and please do not also forget to write us in your comment section what you want and what you are facing in your relationship, because by this time tomorrow, by 12 noon in local time, Nigeria, Africa, we'll be having another live streaming. Thank you and God bless you. See you tomorrow.
Fine.